What's going on? Good morning, guys. Here we go for another drive. It's Monday morning and we're heading over to the allergy clinic so that Mitch can get her shot. And it's a beautiful day. We're going to take Lightning. Why not? If you got them. Used to say if you got them, smoke them. But now we say if you got them, drive them.
Smoking.
And here, we're going to give ourselves a cold start. Sometimes things get rearranged in here. At least from inside the car. Wow. I really don't think there's a need to make that any louder, but hey, to each his own. But, there's probably regulations about that. I don't know. I probably have the loudest car in this neighborhood, so. But that's plenty for me. Close the door. Yeah, that's about right. I sure don't want it to sound like it does outside, inside the car. I went for a little drive yesterday, and this is just like it's getting to be summertime. It's going to be 82 degrees today. This is where I like to start my tire pressures when they're cold. It's early in the morning. It's going to warm up and they're going to get hot as we drive and the pressure's going to go up. Well, I start them right about 27, maybe 28, because I know they're going to go up 2 or 3 pounds, and I don't want them running over 30. I really ideally like them running just for around town driving, just everyday driving. I like them running about 28. I like them down just a little bit from the 30. It'd be different if I was going to performance drive it. I'd probably have them up a little bit. But just for local driving around, 28, maybe 29 gives me a much softer ride. It's amazing what a difference it makes. And it's fine. The tires have got enough inflation. They're not going to wear unevenly. They're not underinflated. They're just a little pound or two under the recommended setting. So there you go. Oh, there's the backup camera. Let's see if we can get Lightning out of here. Yep. As you can see with our transparent roof panel, it's a beautiful sunny day here in South Carolina, which is we're still one of those states that doesn't have a complete stay-at-home or lockdown order. As a matter of fact, it was only yesterday, I think, that the governor closed some other what he considered non-essential businesses. So South Carolina has been a little more willing to let people move around and think for themselves. I'm not sure if that's the right thing or not, but of course we're supposedly this week's supposed to be a bad one, and I hope not. So we're gonna hang in there and do our thing for another couple of weeks, and hopefully this thing will crest and flatten out and start going down. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all those who are affected by it. I was reading about a nursing home not far from here that's got a number of people that are infected, and I really feel bad for them because it looks like that population's pretty vulnerable to this plague, this scourge. So we're lucky. We consider ourselves lucky we're healthy. As I said before, I'm retired. I can enjoy this amazing car. I worked hard for many years. Was blessed. I had a good job, a demanding job, not an easy job, but I had a great job, a great adventure for a long time. And but now I'm retired, and I can really, enjoy the fruits of my labor, so to speak. So it's really great. I'm very thankful for everything we have in our lives. That even with all these trials that we're going through, it's going to be okay. We're going to get through it. The American spirit is strong. I'm originally from Canada. Canadians are strong. Fortunately in Canada, it's a big country with not so many people. compared to a lot of other countries, especially over in Asia or Europe, where they're much more densely populated, and it's a little harder to stay away from each other. You know, people are used to going to the market every day and going to the coffee shop every morning, and, you know, probably things that a lot of Americans do too, but not as much. So I'm grateful for the life that we have, and it's gonna come back. We'll get it back, guys. It won't be too much longer. So hang in there, and while you're hanging in there, try to have some fun. Do some things you like. You know, go for a walk, go for a hike. You know, go for a drive. Take those cars out. You know, I'm into cars. A lot of you that follow me are into cars. We love our cars, and that's brings us a lot of joy and pleasure in our lives. You know, you can take it for a drive. That's pretty good social distancing if you stay in your car and just drive it. So, or wherever you stop and get out, you stay away from too many people. So I think it's still a pretty safe activity. So this morning, as I said, we're on our way. So Mitch can have her allergy shots. So that's an essential activity. She's got to have those. It makes a big difference in her life. So we definitely are following the guidelines when we take our car to the allergy clinic for a drive. What a beautiful morning. Wow. We are inundated with pollen. I mean, it's thick right now. In just 24 hours, you'll see a layer of yellow. Oh, there's somebody on a bike riding at me.
Oops.
Not on the road. Wow. It's good. It's good I saw her. And, I mean, in 24 hours, you just have a thick coating of yellow on everything. Fortunately, lightning's in the garage. But even some pollen gets in there. I guess whenever you have the garage door open or you're doing something, coming and going. So, boy, I love this transparent roof panel. Isn't that cool? It does give everything kind of a blue tint. And from the outside, as you well know, it looks completely solid, totally black. You really can't see through it unless you get up close to it. And but while it's being driven or on the road, you really can't tell that it's transparent at all. But it gives you all this amazing light, and you can look up, and it's like a huge sunroof, right? So it makes you feel kind of more open. Makes it feel more like a convertible even when you got the top on. I like it personally. You know, to each his own once again, but I really like it. At first, I wasn't sure if I would like it. I bought this car used. Had 4,000 miles on it. Got a great deal. And so I really didn't totally spec the car out, even though this car has exactly the spec I would have chosen. And there's not that many of them out there. There's not that many with the red, torch red. They have the black looking roof, the transparent roof panel, and then the two-tone red and black interior. I've got the stage 2 or 3 aero package on it. I've got the carbon fiber all the way around, the splitter, the side skirts. I've got the bigger GrandSport spoiler. I think it's a stage 2, I think. And it does have a air intake on it, a Jake logoed GM air intake on it, which is not really a big deal on the GrandSport, but it's nice to have. And then just the little modifications that I've done, but it's a 2LT car, so it's got everything that I need. Might be missing a couple of little things. These seats are perfectly fine. They're heated and cooled, so we have all the luxury items that you'd ever need. But I don't have the 3LT, and I'm not sure exactly. Oh, I don't have the performance data recorder. I kind of would like to have that, but I don't do any tracking. I've had the car on a track a couple of times just to kind of enjoy it and see what it'll do. It's amazing. But I don't do that often, so it's not such a big deal. I kind of like the idea that in the valet mode, the PDR would run and monitor what's being done to your car, but I don't valet this car, so that's not going to happen. So I don't have to worry about what is the valet doing. If we're going to valet park, I take the other car. Thank you very much. So, anyways, a beautiful day. Once again, there's a Camaro for sale. Older Camaro. Nice looking car. Yeah. So we're just going to enjoy the ride, guys. With you. Good to talk with you this morning. Glad to see you. Hope you're having a great day. And we'll talk to you soon. Enjoy and drive your car. Here's just a little quick point of view as we head down the road to the allergy clinic. As I said, beautiful day. And just let you guys come along for the ride for just a couple of minutes. Wow, $1.59. Man. Well, at least there's some good news in the world. We went for a drive yesterday to Gaffney, South Carolina on some back roads. Boy, that was a beautiful drive. About an hour and 10 minutes. And then checked out Limestone College, an older college in the area. Beautiful. And while we were down there in Gaffney, I saw two gas stations, Exxon and BP, that had $1.39. Wow, it's been a long time since I've seen that. I did see, I'm old enough, I've seen 75 cents, I remember that, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, when I was going to flight school, 1977, 1978, but that's been a long time ago. So there's a little bit of good news, a ray of sunshine for us drivers. So, a little cheaper to fill up our high performance cars. Nothing wrong with that. Here's a little point of view. Just getting ready to get on the interstate here. One good thing, if you have errands to run like this, the traffic, well, it's not bad. So once again, guys, thanks for joining us. Thanks for being with me today. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks and have a great day. Here's a quick look at the dash display that I'm running. Track mode with all the performance metrics available for me to see, and then I'll give you a quick look at the heads-up display and check that out. Pretty cool. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you next time on Lightning Tommy. Wow, what a beast!